Welcome, Coach Kizzy with Majestic Life Solution. And, his saying, life be lifing. So what's up, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook?
Yeah, what's up, you guys? Um, we ain't talking about nothing really today. Well, we probably will later on. But what we talking about when I remember when I talked about change, and I'll be talking about change all the time, right? So it's good to change some things, either in your life or things around you. So when I come to that, came to that conclusion, when I finally got out the bed today, when I finally got out the bed today, so someone's like, change something that you need to change because like just sick of it. So I changed this. So I've been up here this morning. Today. This is what I've been doing since I got out the bed. I've been doing this right here because I did this right here first, and then I did this because I was so sick of looking at just the if you know that it used to be white. So I was so sick of it looking like just plain. So I'm like, I need to get some kind of color or something going on with it. So that's what I say about change. When I talk about change all the time, this is what I'm talking about. Like change, you can change yourself. It's good to experiment, experiment different things. Like this is what I'm experimenting on now. You see what I'm saying? So I'm experimenting on this. So I don't know how it's gonna turn out. It's not really right because I don't have a paintbrush, but I did make something. I did make something for a paintbrush. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I say about change and experiment and unlocking your hidden talents. Well, I know how to paint, but I just don't, just don't do it or whatever. But so unlocking your hidden potentials, you got to experiment on different things, certain areas of your life and everything, either your heart, your mind, body, and so all of it. Change is good. So I was so sick of looking at just the plain white. The walls are white. My dry erase board is white. My printer is white. Just dull. So you got to give some kind of inspirational something that makes you say, okay, well, I'm excited to look at my background. You understand what I'm saying? It's something on my background. So I changed it because it's been white for years. So it's time for something different. So I painted it red. So I changed that. So if I can change this, as human beings, we can change one another. Or if I change this, as a human being, you can change yourself. So that's what I want to talk about. But I was gonna get back to the pain or whatever. But I'm gonna tell you, like some things, like when you experiment on, and like some tools that you don't have, but you be thankful for what you have at that moment. You know what I'm saying? So be thankful for everything that you have at this moment of your life. Be thankful. So how I'll say that is, how did I paint this? Did I paint it with a sock? Because I don't have a paintbrush. I don't have a paintbrush. How did I create this? How did I create this? Is it something that I did to create it? Did I use a sock? Did I use a sock? Did I use a paper towel? How did I create it? So you got to understand it's different ways to unlock your hidden potentials. So you got to think about, how did I paint this? On there it looked very, very well, right? But it's still some skip marks and all that stuff, but I still use what I had. And I'm thankful for what I had, even though I'm be in trouble. I'll be in trouble. But it's okay. I get another one. Even though I'm be in trouble, but I'm gonna get another one. So we're gonna talk about it. But I'm gonna get another one. I don't know where she got it from, but sorry, sister. But okay, I got this. You know what this is, right? It's for the women that put their blush on. Like the blush. I guess is what it's called. The blush. They put their blush on with this. So this is what I use because it's the only thing that I had to use. So I was thankful for this, even though even though she don't even use it anymore anyway. So she got all her makeup in there. She don't use this anymore. But if I had to get $2, $3, I would borrow another one. But I had to use it because I don't have a paintbrush. So this is what I used. So you got to be anything that's in your life right now that always be thankful. Whatever God is putting in your life right now. If he gave you a mansion, if he gave you a little house on the rocks, be thankful for it. Or if he gave you a little corner house, or he gave you this, or he gave you that. I'm thankful for these clothes I got on. You understand? Because that is the help from the Lord. He provided me for this. I don't care about if it's old or if it's new or where it came from. It's mine. It's belonged to me, and I'm thankful for it. So, so did you see that I changed this? So, if you're tired of going through the same circles through your life, it's time for change. Because if I can change this as well as I can change this, we as people can change ourselves. But so many people are afraid of. They walk with fear because fear leads to what? It leads to failure because you're thinking in your mind that you can't do it. And all you have to do is unlock that hidden potential that you have and understand that you can do it. You never know. You never know the difference. You never know the difference. And everything that we do in our life is a test. It's to test our faith, our hope. You understand what I'm saying? So this right here is changed. It's not changed all the way. See, so let's bring it down a little bit. Let's bring it down a little bit. So when I talk about when I actually talk about when I say you can change some things, do stair steps. Change a little at a time. You see this halfway done? I changed some of this. I didn't change all of it yet, but I'm working on it. You understand what I'm saying? If you understand what I'm saying, if you understand what I'm saying, for real, give me a round of applause. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But that's what I'm saying. When you start changing yourself, I'm using this right here as a testimony for you guys. When you start changing some, it's a little bit more that you have to work on. It's a little bit more that you have to work on. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5. So that means it's 2 on each side of that one right there that's in the middle, right? That's in the middle. That's the core. That's the core. So you know what? I'm gonna work 1, 2, not the core. I'm gonna work on everything on the outside. That's really tearing me down in life. You know what I'm saying? So think about whatever's turning you down in life. Work on everything around the core. When you get to the core, you'll get to the the best version of yourself. When you get to the core, work on the outside. Whatever it's in your heart that's really hindering you, that's holding you back from where you have to get to that core. Work on yourself. When I say work on yourself, that means change. Change is good for each and every one of us on this earthly land. So if I can change this, I know that you can change yourself. And I want you to change for the better. Not just because somebody's telling you to change, you have to want it yourself. You have to be the one to say, okay, I am going to change. I see this little dude right here. You see that little dude right there? That little dude painted that with a makeup brush. with a makeup brush. With a makeup brush. I had what I had to use. The tools that I needed, I didn't have them. I didn't have them. But when God puts something in your life, you want to see if you have the faith to change for the better. You understand what I'm saying? So if you understand that, you see how I changed this. I changed this. So that's the faith that I had that this makeup brush was gonna work for this. That was the faith that I had. You understand what I'm saying? That's the faith. That's the faith that I had that this makeup brush was gonna dip up in this paint and it was gonna make it look like this. So with that being said, work on everything that you need to work on. Work on everything that you as that individual need to work on. Everything that's holding you back. The fears that you have. Things that's running through your mind that you think it's not going to work out for you. But I know personally it'll work as long as you store it to change something. Store it somewhere. We all have to store it somewhere. We all have to store it somewhere. So when you get to that point, and you say, okay, now I done did all this change, but that core, that ain't gonna be no problem. That ain't gonna be no problem. Because that core, you're gonna let God lead that way. You're gonna let God lead the rest of the way. You gotta work on all the outside first. And that core, that's God's plan for your life. That's God's plan. When you understand that, that's God's plan for your life. All this right here is all your drama. Just being real. All your drama that you done build up all the years. All your drama. So that core part and that middle part, that's you and your God's time. That's you and God's time. And you'll start understanding that, okay, well now I done changed everything about me, Lord. I done changed everything about me. Now it's me and you. Me and you have to work on the core. Lead my path, Father. I follow you. So with that being said, you guys, I hope that helps somebody today. If it helps you today, and it's Sunday, and if it helped you today, say amen to that. Because how I teach and how I get people to come back and see how Christ can be good to you, you'll understand that Coach Kizzy don't play when it comes down to changing and making it right and making a difference with an individual that's willing to change within themselves. So you guys, that's it for me, you guys. So I hope you have the rest an amazing day, the rest of your day. And I hope it's be amazing and blessed. I hope you get everything you want. Be thankful for whatever you have right now. Be thankful for it. And tell God to forgive you forever. If you done said a bad word to somebody today, ask him for forgiveness. If you on the road today and you traveling and you have road rage and you done curse somebody out, ask God to forgive you. Because I know I done been there. I done called somebody all kinds of names because that's just us as human beings. We gonna say bad words when somebody cut us off the road or do something, or we're gonna call them a B, H, FU, and all that type of stuff. But you know what? It's not even worth your time a day and your energy. Save that. Save that for another time and another day. So let that go. Ask God to forgive you for cussing that person out, doing whatever you had to do or whatever. If you stole a piece of bubble gum out the store, ask them for forgiveness for that. So if anything that you have done today that you wasn't pleasing, that wasn't, it wasn't gonna be pleasing to the Most High God's eyes, then ask Him to forgive you for it. So my thing is now I come back to you and I ask you. I've supposed to been gone a long time ago, right? See, I'm still talking, But at the end of the day, there's something that you need to hear. So when I talked about this last night, did you guys actually give $2 to somebody, a homeless man, homeless woman, or something? Did you see a stray dog did you see a stray dog that's on the road, that not on the road, just right there beside you, and they sticking to you? Because it's something in the inside of you that the dog is attracted to. And the dog probably know that you're going through some problems. Because a dog can sense. They're very smart. They're very smart. So when a dog is latched on you a lot and you're going through, they sense that. They knows that. So if you got a can of dog food, or if you need to go get a can of dog food, take the little puppy dog with you. So don't forget your brothers and sisters. If you see them on the street today and they got covers on them or whatever they got or however it is, if you can even if you can get them a room, give them a room for they can sleep and they can eat good. Do that. Do that. They can eat good, take a shower and everything. And so just know that you done your part today. Just know that you done your part. Don't worry about, and don't record it. Don't record it. Don't record it. Because it's not everybody else, it's not everybody's business. So if that is, then if God started doing something in your life that's great and it's benefiting you, then that means you're gonna tell everybody. No, you don't have to tell everybody. You don't have to speak on everything. Some things is better left unsaid. Some things is better left unsaid. So when I say better left unsaid, so that means you don't have to record and say, "Oh, I gave my $2. Oh, I did this. Oh," no, because you don't know what that person is going through. So if you don't know what that person is going through, don't record them. That's evading their privacy. They didn't ask you to record them. You just came up trying to hand them a piece of food, a piece of snack, or something. They might not want the world to know who they are. So don't do it. Just do what your heart desires, what your heart tell you to do today. If your heart tell you to go find somebody today and just give them $2, do that. If that's what your heart say. But that's my time for real, though. That's my time for real. And I hope y'all do everything right today. So try to do everything that you didn't do yesterday. If you did something bad yesterday, make it better today. So always remember that God loves you and so do I.